It's a new video out from Jynxzi where he's talking about his relationship with Breckie Hill. And obviously I was introduced to Jynxzi through the sketch videos that we did. Jynxzi and Sketch, very good friends. And Jynxzi, from what I had seen, at least on TikTok and things, was in a relationship with Breckie Hill. I think they were on again, off again. There were several starts and stops. I don't know the inner scoop to the entire relationship, but I think here he's about to talk about it for real, because I saw a video yesterday myself just scrolling through TikTok where Breckie Hill said, "I'm single." And this isn't like clickbait, or this isn't like fake. This is for real. I didn't hear anything she said about it. I just heard her say, "I'm single," and I kind of scrolled past. But now this ties to this. And now Jynxzi, sweet guy, seems like a nice guy. Like really, but it's so hard being in the limelight. Let's check it. A mental health professional watching Jynxzi. Here we go, without further ado. All right, Jynxzi, tell me about the relationship.
I don't plan on streaming long, because it's just not like a good type of vibe to stream for, to stream like when you're talking about like serious things, obviously. And God, where do I even begin? So so that's like I didn't
It's one of those things with people in general. It's hard enough when you're online and you're recorded, but it's one of those things with people when you're really uncomfortable. It's very common for people to hesitate, pause, to stutter, to try to start over again, because they don't want to get to the point of actually why they're saying something here. And so whenever we're super nervous, many times we just kind of don't want to get to the point.
Really want to talk about it yesterday because
it's hard.
I didn't want to because when we're playing a tournament, and it's like I don't want to have the vibe be weird for you guys or my team or whatever, because obviously people take those tournaments seriously on Sundays. So I understand that, but I wanted to do it today because there's just a lot that's been going on, and there's a lot that I want to talk about. So first off, the first thing I wanted to say is you guys I gotta move this fucking I have a speaker on me. The first thing I wanted to say is obviously when your relationship is public, it's a different type of relationship, because basically everything is under this magnifying glass of millions of people, and obviously millions of people are going to have their opinions and judgments on people that they've never met or spoken to, or that's just how the internet is. People love that stuff. They enjoy the fact that you can talk to
people,
talk shit about someone, and there's no repercussion or anything, and that's why the internet is as fucked as it is. And I want to give you guys the full story, the full story of our relationship. And I'm just gonna be honest of everything that's happened. So
best way.
At first we were.
I wonder where he is. I also wonder with a lot of these personalities, these social media influencer personalities like this. I know therapy gets a stigma sometimes of not being good or not being helpful, or I don't know, just a negative stereotype. There's so much good therapy out there if you find the right person. But I really wonder, it's almost like an insurance policy for artists, musicians, people in movies, social media influencers, to have a therapist that's on call, to have a person that's with them that knows them, that can call them on their BS, that can support them through the struggles, that can steer them and give them feedback on what might be helpful for them, that they're not their friend, they're not their groupie, they're not their family. I really wonder how many social media influencers have therapists, good therapists, that they feel really help them sort out their thoughts and feelings before just popping on and going online like this and talking about their life. Because I would want him to be prepared for what he's going to say, not in terms of a speech, but just to really be grounded in who he is, and to not just pop online and say stuff because of all the backlash that can come, and you can start saying things that maybe you didn't want to say or wanted to word a different way. Therapy really can help with that, y'all. In relationships and jobs, in life and family, when you want to sort out your feelings and your thoughts and try to figure out how to communicate with people, it can be a helpful way with somebody who is supportive of you, but also confronts the things you need to hear and is not tied to you personally.
We were literally together, like we were just streaming. Like we didn't have any like intention of like dating each other. Like obviously I thought she was like, you know, beautiful, but like there wasn't like a, you know, I also thought like there was no chance in hell that she would ever want to like talk to me or speak to me. So like when we were just doing those streams, like it was just like, oh, we're doing like funny streams, whatever. There was no plan of it turning into like a relationship at all. And I remember like we kind of started like talking to each other like off camera and off stream, and like got to know each other and like really had like a good chemistry and a good bond. And like, you know, like she makes me laugh, I make her laugh, and like it's we have like a really good bond and chemistry with like everything. So
good friends.
It was like a really beautiful thing off camera, like just the vibe and the connection we got, because like as you guys know, like you guys know me, I had never been in a relationship before, like ever, and I'm 22. Like I had you know, talked to you know, like girls before, and like I've definitely like talked to people before, but like I never had like a serious long-term relationship like this. So like
it's a lot to take on.
A lot of it was like
overwhelming.
I learned right away in the relationship. I learned immediately that I like was not ready for a relationship. And like I would always like just kind of in a way like sabotage things.
I kind of want people to hear this part here pretty clearly, because he's being honest about, even at his age, to whether he's ready for a relationship or not, and knowing that if you're not ready for a relationship, it's not time to get in a relationship. You can go on dates, you can spend time with people, you can be interested in people, you can talk to people, you can be friends with people, but to really understand if I'm going to get in a relationship, the level of commitment it takes, the level of communication it takes, the level of trust it takes, the level of loyalty that it takes. There's a whole lot of things that go in a relationship, and we kind of just cast it off like whatever. But when you get into your 20s and you're starting to have relationships, that's different than your teens. And especially as you get to your mid to late 20s, then it gets more serious. And there are people typically that are looking for something more serious. And if your level of maturity is not there where you're ready for a relationship, you're going to be dating like you're a teenager, and these bad things are going to happen. And so he's pointing out a really good area of growth for people. Are you ready for a relationship? And in what ways are you not ready that you need to grow in and get better and stronger in?
Just because like my brain didn't even know what else to, I guess, really do. Because like, you know, obviously like, you know, falling in love is like it's a very like powerful thing, but it's also very like scary. And like if you're not ready, it's not good. But I wanted to like be ready, and like I really like felt like this girl was like the girl where like I wanted to finally like try, because like I had never tried with like a girl before, like in high school and even after that, like, and then like I found a girl that I wanted to try with, but I realized like right away I wasn't ready for not that I wasn't ready for a relationship, but like I was not on the level that she was on, if that makes sense. Like the like little things, like I remember. So also that's another thing. Everybody thinks like we farm like breakups or something. Like we don't really do that. I'm gonna like start taking you guys on like the journey here, but like the first reason why we broke up was because I literally told her on the phone, that I said I don't care as much as you care, and that like broke her heart because she cares about me, and it also like, you know, broke my heart to see that a girl that I like a girl that actually does like love me unconditionally, like I was able to you know, I like hurt her, which knowing that like a girl loves you unconditionally and then you hurt them, it's like makes you feel like shit. And the first thing I want to say is like, because cheating is a very like wide thing. Like cheating is a lot of different things. I never like slept with another girl. I never kissed another girl. None of that. Like I didn't do that. I know a lot of people like jumped to that conclusion. She didn't say that.
He keeps grabbing this drink and then not drinking it, but putting it back over and over again. That's part of the anxiety. That's part of the stress. This is like, man, this is why I encourage therapy, because when you're sitting on here and you're just talking about your life in the open and you don't know who's looking at you, it's just a bunch of people staring at you and watching you. It can be uncharted territory. And I always say with cheating, don't cheat. Break up with the person. Before you're going to cheat on somebody, break up with them. Then it's not cheating. Please hear that. Before you're going to break up with someone, I'm sorry, let me say this again clearly. Before you're going to cheat on someone, break up with them. Put that on a shirt. Before you're going to cheat on someone, break up with them, because it only toxifies the other person in their life and you as well. It starts a pattern.